Okay, so my next project for the homestead, I intend to be a Stirling engine. When I first went off grid, whatever, 10 years ago, but anyway, I've always wanted a steam engine. I thought they were so cool, and so for many years that was on my wish list, was a steam engine that could run the generators or at least back up the batteries for my homestead. And but over the years I learned a bit more, and I've come to the conclusion that an actual Stirling engine would be a better solution for alternate energy. So when the sun's not working, the wind's not blowing or whatever, you have some sort of backup. At the moment, that's from a gas-powered alternator. So so I wanted a steam engine, but what I realized with the steam engine, one, a lot of maintenance, and you're supposed to be a boiler maker to actually run the boiler, and all these things I was never going to go to the trouble of. So I've decided that a Stirling engine is the way to go. Now, Stirling engine's been around a long time as well. When I put this video up, I'll try to include a link to a documentary about the Stirling engine that is really worth watching. So what a Stirling engine is an external combustion, and it just uses the differential in temperature. Air, when it gets hotter, expands. When it gets cooler, it contracts. So it uses that fact to do useful work. And efficiency-wise, they outperform the steam engine in efficiency. I'm not sure if they still do. I guess they probably do. But according to that documentary that I just watched, the steam engine in the 19th century got a maximum fuel efficiency of 10%, whereas the Stirling engines of the day were running at about 17%. So they are a very efficient engine. Also, they're a lot quieter than the steam engine or internal combustion diesel or gasoline motors. Their biggest drawback was they were not very power efficient. I'm not sure if I'm saying that the right way. Basically, for the amount of power, so let's say 10 horsepower motor, steam engine, might be the size of a car motor at the moment, maybe. So, whereas to get a 10 horsepower motor out of a Stirling engine, it might be the size of the whole car. So there was a big difference in the actual size of the motor versus power output that could be attained from the Stirling motors. Now, for a stationary system, such as at my homestead, it doesn't matter. I've got all the room I need. I don't need it to be, fitting in any particular space. So I've got all the room I need to do whatever I want. So size is not going to be an issue to me. The Stirling motors should be much more long-lasting, because they're working at fairly low pressures, no huge explosions, no high pressure steam or any of that. So they should, if they're set up right, they should last for a very, very long time. So the way this is just a project, basically a toy Stirling engine. It's got the heat source. Oh, that's the other thing that's pretty handy as far as a homestead power supply. which the Stirling engines, they can run off any heat source because they're a temperature differential. They can run off any type of fuel that you want to run through them, including firewood. There's even units now that are running direct from solar or geothermal, which makes them basically, pollution free, free energy. So anyway, the way it works is this is my heat source, which is just a little alcohol burner. Another one. This is a 2-cylinder kit. Alright. So you'll have, when I light these, you'll have them heating up the cylinders, and they'll run this flywheel, and which powers it's a little DC motor, so that's the generator, and then powers your lights or charges batteries. Somebody did do an experiment. There's another slight drawback of the Stirling motor, in that it's not very responsive, in that it'll get running and it'll keep running, and fantastic, which makes it ideal for generator applications or stationary motor applications, but doesn't really make it suitable for sticking one in your car. Although there was a project done a few years ago now where they did actually build a Stirling engine for a automobile, and got pretty good use out of it. So giving it a few seconds to heat up. Let's see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is kick the flywheel. It's getting ready to start. Running, wait for it to speed up. So light bulb there. Here we go. Alright, it's up to speed. It's actually just an LED bulb. So obviously we're dealing with very small amounts of power. My idea is, well, when I bought this, I'm going to have a bit of a play with that. I'm going to try building a couple of those Stirling engines made from aluminium cans, and then I'm going to start working on trying to build a real functional unit that I can keep up at my homestead and use it to back up my batteries when I need to. Vibrating a bit on my bench, but